And now, your First Alert 5 weather.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. You know, it's weird to be calling 36 warm, but it's definitely better than where we were. You know, I was outside for my lunch break when you're in the sunshine. Well, that was nice, but cloud cover is coming on in. There's not a whole lot of wind in Colorado Springs, but it is kind of breezy off and on. Just like this morning, it was windy up by Northgate. Clearly a little bit of a wind at Pueblo. You can see the flag moving up top, but a little lower, it's not bad. It's 23, and unfortunately an east wind is making it pretty chilly. Now, Canyon City, we're at 42, but we've got this overcast sky. So it's going to be hard to get a whole lot warmer from where we are right now. It surprised me, though, Canyon City, that you did get to 40 because we had that easterly flow into the city and then the clouds came in. Trinidad at 37, a little bit cooler. And we're still looking at deep cold in Texas. Eric and I were just talking about this. They've had rolling blackouts to try to manage the grid. Everybody's trying to be warm. The heat really stressed out Texas. It's 18 in Dallas. It's colder in Dallas. It's twice as cold in Dallas as it is in Colorado Springs. And then you know what? A lot of the country still dealing with this sub cold air. It's definitely in the negatives still over by Eads and Kit Carson. So that was part of the reason I wanted to stay weather alert was the plains are still dealing with some pretty tremendous cold. To be single digits at lunchtime at noon is always not a good thing. So you've got snow out west in the high country, but we have that cloud cover filling in for those of us in the plains. So there's not a ton of snow coming to the mountains in the next 2 days, but it's still pretty nice. We could see about 2, 3, 4 inches around the Monarch area, some slopes more. Vail, Breckenridge about 3 to 4. Winter Park, Keystone's going to be in that 2 to 4 inch range. Steamboat, you know what, not as much. Usually we get a little bit more, but this system was favoring the southern slopes, like the Telluride area. Doing pretty good today. So our future cast, I have some snow coming in 2 rounds. One today and another tomorrow. Now, there's not a whole lot coming this evening, though. So at 2 o'clock, we're still good. But by 3 to 4 o'clock, a few snow showers kind of quickly move through the city, so there's like no accumulation there. And then 6, 7, 8 o'clock, we have just a little bit more snow dropping south. So how much is really coming in the next 2 days? Remember, tonight, there's barely anything coming. Most of what we see on the map is going to favor Wednesday. There could be a convective element to some of the snow. I would like to see warmer temperatures for that, but that means the snow could act a bit like a thunderstorm almost, where some areas get more of a burst than snow than others. It means tomorrow morning I'll have a really tough job of forecasting, but I'm going to go with 1 to 4 inches in the Springs, 2 to 4 inches in Teller County. I'm kind of on the edge of raising the Teller County snows up a little bit. The Wet Mountains, the Levita area probably does the most, but this system doesn't really look to drift all that far east. So when we look at your 7-day forecast, the heavier snow, remember, is tomorrow, but we could just get a little bit this evening when you're driving home. I doubt it'll be enough to actually be a big deal for traffic. When we go to the next few days, we're in the 40s by Friday. A little flurry is possible on Saturday. And in Pueblo, we're going to be in the 20s to 30s Tuesday, Wednesday, 30s and 40s on Friday. And then on Saturday, just kind of a flurry chance. A little bit warmer there. Canyon City, looking at, you know, that 1 to 2, 1 to 3 inches on Wednesday in particular. Just a little bit could come this evening. Going to be towards the 50s, though, at the end of the week. And finally, Woodland Park. I do think a little bit this evening, but really most of it's tomorrow. I'm almost leaning into that 3 to 6 inch range, Teller County. And then we get a small chance of flurries or light snow Saturday.